Hey everybody, here it is, German turn 7, Eastern Front, here we go. The Germans moved up onto the river there and stopped because, well, they don't have enough strength to go across that river. Man, they're leaving it to their panzer forces to do that wonderful thing that they do. Let's roll the bean footage. Alright, so the panzers attacked here and got stopped. They had a step loss here, but they made their determined defense because, hey, look at there's some elite guys there. That helped out. And they said, no, we're not going anywhere. We're parked. So they stopped them there. They advanced over here. They did find a crossing across the river right there with that road. And now we got some panzers and some basic infantry marching along in column formation down the road. Everything over here, they just marching along, and then they ran into these. They took this city here, or that town, and there was a disrupted unit that was parked there, and it got obliterated. It had already had a step loss already. And it got hit with a 7 or it was like 9-1 odds, I think it was, with these guys right here. And when they hit them, and they basically just got waffle stomped, so they're gone. And it was another disrupted unit. I think that was right here at this crossroads. And this panzer group here hit them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, it should be one farther back. There we go. There we go. That's where they're at. And they got stomped back too in the process and disappeared. So we got some casualties over here. Yes, there are Russian casualties. All these already step lost units getting hit by the panzers are just crushed. The breakout rules seem to be slightly broken in this game, but I guess it kind of equates to when a unit makes a breakthrough and the panzers that go rampaging through the backfield, they start hitting these step loss units, and, well, they do one attack and it's done. So in the breakout, they're doing wonders. Already here in the previous turn, the German unit was parked here, made the crossing to here, and there was a Russian unit, step lost unit there, and they attacked and took them out. They hit them with a step loss, so they're gone. And then there was a unit here. They attacked from here to here in their breakout and hit them, and there was an exchange basically. So they took a step loss, the Germans did, and took a Russian unit out. So now they do have some units coming in from the backfield here, causing some problems. Now they have crossed the river, getting in behind them. But they attacked here. They dropped artillery and air force and all that fun stuff that happens. And once again, due to the fact that there is a guard unit in there, infantry guard unit, they made their determined defense for being in the city, and then the result was, well, all it was is a step loss for the Russians, so they can start ferrying another unit in there just to replace the one. So we'll just see what happens with it, but right now they're holding Rostov pretty good. It's holding its own. So in the grand scheme of things, as you can see here, you can see the lines are going kind of like that, and they're getting to the getting close to Stalingrad there, but they're making no headways in the south here or in the north. So they punched a big hole through the middle. And they're just kind of moseying down the roads looking for something to chew on. But that's pretty much it. That's what happened in turn 7. We'll see what happens with the Russians. Not looking good. All right, we'll be back. Here, everybody, it's turn 7 for the Soviets, and they're restructuring right now, trying to form a northern line up here along the river, trying to cut off these German panzer that are doing their pincer movement. They extended their line out, trying to form a bonded zone of control. So basically what they've done is just moved along over here. They are moving troops in the backfield, trying to get down, because you see these light cav units are running down the roads trying to cut things off. And then over here you got those panzers. Let's go back over here and you see the grand scheme of things. Over here, out in front of Stalingrad, they moved their reinforcements, came on, they railed them in from up north, coming down the line right there. And they got the full retreat. And then some of the troops that they came in from the previous turn, they forming them up over here. Over here, they're moving troops forward. And they fell back their one full retreat unit there. They have some Marines are moved in. And right now it's not looking so good for that guy. He's looking pretty weak at the moment. And they're starting to form a little line over here around the backside of Rostov. They running short on troops though. And other than the fact that they probably will be doing a defense, throwing the artillery into Rostov to protect them, a little bit of cover right there. But that's pretty much it. They didn't attack anywhere, because I looked at it, and about everywhere they could attack would be like a 1-to-1, or they'd be attacking across rivers. So it's not in their best interest to do anything of that nature. Or in some cases, like over here, you're talking 1-3 odds even, trying to go after this. These guys right here, tagging at 1-3 odds is, well, that's kind of ridiculous. You can do it, but you're probably throwing yourself away. That's most likely, because if you look at let's find it. There we go. 1-3 odds. Everything you're banking on getting a 5 or a 6. Your best result's a 6, but you're going to be taking a step loss. Both sides basically take a step loss. And let's see. So you got a defender must retreat or take a determined defense, and the attacker is an A1. And attacker loses a step loss. Also, so the defender must retreat to or have a determined defense. Or if you get an exchange, right there, each side loses a step loss, and no retreat for the defender. So it's not overly great, but it is possible. Now, if you're really desperate and you want to go that route, you can do it. But it's not quite, I don't think, at that point yet for the Russians to worry about such things. All right. Hope you guys like it. That's pretty much everything for the Russian turn. And we'll see you in turn 8. In turn 8, we got something big happening here. Not one step back. So basically, that's going to help the Russians when that next turn, when everything starts happening. And we can finally get around and get some armor, so we can fix some of these armor cores. Probably bring in one of the ones that was taken out earlier. So that would be the primary thing there. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we'll be back.